Welcome to the third Sunny Tourney. I can't believe this is already the third community tournament we're hosting, but with every new expansion release, we like to do something like this for the Discord community that we have. We pride ourselves on coming up with sweet deck ideas, and that's exactly what you're going to see in this tournament. So this isn't the regular tournament that you might be used to seeing, like for example in the seasonals. The stakes are so low here that there's absolutely no reason to bring any Azir Aurelia or Lee Sin decks. Instead, what you're going to see is some sweet Howling Abyss gameplay and even something like Turbo Rek'sai or Turbo Pyke. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. One of the best games I've seen in my entire life happened in this tournament, so you really don't want to miss this one. Cross-chart play is disabled, so we have participants for both EU and NA in separate tournaments. And in this video, I'm going to be showing the semi-finals of EU. That means there are two best of threes in total, and the first game is going to be Mammothron versus Your Teacher, and after that, Caesarea versus Hooser. I'm uploading the finals of the EU tournament and the NA entire tournament tomorrow, because the recording was just so long that it was simply too much to put in one video, and honestly I want to spread out the amazing quality content over a few videos instead. I casted this tournament with my good friend Aeolias, who did a great job at organizing this tournament and the previous tournaments. Honestly, I think we're pretty good casters. I think we really highlighted the memes and just the sweet moments that happened. Once again, it's very low stakes, so you're just going to hear us laughing, interacting with chat, and just having a good time. I really hope you enjoyed this one, because it was an amazing time. Alright, looks like the first game just started. It's gonna be just me for now. Like I said, Iolia is gonna be joining me later, so I'm gonna try to do this by myself. Ellie just tooting in my ear there. Alright, so looks like we have Sivir Akshan versus Lurk, but instead of Rek'sai, it looks like it's Akshan here. So this seems to be... this is gonna be pretty interesting. Mammothron bringing more of a actual meta deck, and Your Teacher playing Lurk without Rek'sai. I have been playing a bunch of Lurk myself. I'm a big fan of the deck, but I think that Rek'sai is a pretty important piece there. So I am curious how this one is gonna go. Attacks with Akshan. Sadly, there's no like official spectate mode for tournaments and stuff, so we can't actually see the hand of Your Teacher. But starting with Akshan in your hand on turn 2, getting that landmark out as early as possible is always very good. He has not done any lurking in particular though, as far as I'm aware. Decides to play the Waking Sands to probably get rid of the Akshan. This is just a very powerful way to remove units. It's good removal. You play the Treasure Seeker on turn 1, Merciless on turn 3, you summon the Sandstone Charger, and you kill whatever you made vulnerable. Super efficient. Hello, Legend.
We live in hallowed time.
Don't act as you haven't created... oh, wait, it's actually... it might actually just be Turbo Pyke, and he missed the Golden Ambassador. That's just a nightmare. Yeah, for some reason, this is actually a deck that I literally built, so yeah, you're... I don't know why I thought it was going to be something else, but with the Golden Ambassador, there's only one thing it can really be, I guess. Grappler, yep. This is an interesting stream. Yeah, last time I really just tuned out of chat completely. For now, I'll be casting all these BO3s. I'll try to still interact with chat while giving my thoughts on the games. And then in a few minutes probably, Aeolias is going to be joining me on Discord. We'll try to talk together about the games. I'll try to include chat as much as possible, but it's just going to be, you know, low stakes, fun tournament. Everybody's involved. Just here to have a good time. Hello, Quister. You wanted to call me from the job to do a 3 test day. I'm a chef, so I'm excited. Good luck to... hey, good luck with that. That sounds awesome. So, Teacher deciding to move something to the top of his deck. We don't know what it is, sadly. It is a lurk card, so it could very easily just be Pyke. Akshan levels. I think Mammothron looks to be in a very good position. Double Flurry of Fists, double Twin Discipline. That's enough to OTK anyone. Place a treasure to predict. Quick question. No more good games with the I1 cost units with Shurima than the one... Yeah, no, I tried it on stream and it didn't work. It was awful, so I just included like the best quality game that I had, but it was a little disappointing, sadly. So this is an interesting choice because what just happened is that your teacher shuffled a lurk card to the top of his deck and then predicted, removing the top card off the deck unless he skipped. Oh, actually, no, that didn't work. We tested that yesterday. Even if you predicted, the deck still gets shuffled. So if there was a Pyke spell on his deck, it is now no longer on the top. Will not be able to see teacher's hand? Yeah, sadly not. Sadly, there's no way to show the enemy hand. There's no official tournament spectating mode, so it'll have to be like this, I'm afraid. This is a tournament I'm hosting, yes. These are semifinals, best of 3. After this, we're gonna have another best of 3 and then the finals for EU. And then after that, we're gonna do the same thing for NA. Like I said, I'm not a partner, I'm not a league partner. I am just doing this on my own. Like all the prizes are, you know, out of my own pocket, I guess. It's, you know, it's super low stakes. The prizes aren't very big, but I don't know. I think league partners get access to a special client. I could be wrong about that. But it would be nice if I was able to see the enemy hand or your teacher hand, but sadly no such thing. I think Mao misplayed. He should have gone for the double attack play. Yeah. This is not bad though. It looks like unless Mammothron commits both Twin Disciplines, he go... Okay, that's actually smart too. Never mind, that's even better. I figured he could go both Twin Disciplines to save these 2 units, leaving your teacher with nothing on the board. But this is just 1 unit survives, left with 8 HP. That's not bad. People playing are from your Discord? Yes. I made a few announcements about this tournament for people to sign up, but the Discord is where everything is organized. Runed Runner is so obvious. Why didn't we get that card? Wait, what? Oh, Runed Runner, right, yeah. The real... Oh, that's a lot of damage to take here. Now he's down to 4 instead of 8. Yeah, Rune Runner is really just setting up the whole Ruination event, huh? Strongest 5-cost champion of Shurima, yeah. What are the prizes? Just some RP. I didn't even know this was happening. You gonna host another one? Yeah, I was thinking about announcing this on Twitter, but I decided not to because it's super low stakes, so it was mostly like a Discord community kind of tournament. But we usually host these at the start of a new expansion, or like, you know, a few days after. So next expansion, when the new region comes out, we're gonna do the same thing most likely. I think this is just looking super bad for your teacher. Turbo Pyke is a deck I uploaded to my YouTube, and it doesn't do very well against spell shields at all, because all removal is strikes, like Grappling Hook, like Siphoning Strike, like Pyke Spell, and this just doesn't deal with the Zed Sivir decks, or the Sivir Akshan decks, I mean. How many games are we playing? The semifinals are best of 3s, the finals are best of 5s. A lot of people are like me, I think. I really want to play for lineup testing experience, so stakes don't really matter. Yeah, I mean, the stakes are low, so it's to encourage people not to go to meta, I guess. We're trying to keep it more like meme decks, just people playing fun concepts, being friendly about it. But yeah, there is obviously some prize at the end to encourage people to play everything out. Okay. So your teacher needs Shaped Stone. Shaped Stone might... Oh wait, he has the Absolver. That's actually quite good for your teacher here. Because there's no Ghost. Sivir isn't level yet. Is there any way teacher could clutch? I think so. I think if he does find the Pyke spell and somehow gets rid of the spell shield, yeah, there might be a way. I would fix Rune Runner by giving her -1/-1. Wait, Eolias, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Hello there. All right, so now it's a party. How are you doing, buddy?
Oh well, fine. Just arrived. Yes. So I see match has already started. What is it?
This seems to be Turbo Pyke for your teacher and Akshan Sivir for Mammothron.
Action, Sivir, and Turbo Pyke. Your deck. So.
Yeah, I think so. So far, it looks like it's a deck I uploaded. I have a question. Do you have everybody added from the participants?
My game isn't started yet.
Okay.
But maybe.
Alright, I'm gonna be, I don't know if you have my stream chat open, but I'm just keeping it low stakes, interacting with chat, so feel free to do that too. If you can...
Yeah, I have your stream open and just I disabled the sound so I can interact with you immediately.
Perfect. And Mindsplitter, thank you for that raid. I hope you had a good stream. So I think what we should do is I should spectate one of the people and you should spectate the other, so we can at least give some information. It's still going to be a little bit scuffed, but yeah, I have some issues with frame rate drop, so I can't really stream my Discord and look at something.
We await the new computer. So your teacher, is it that I need to spectate?
If possible, yes, that would be great.
Okay. Well, the game is saying waiting. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's good.
Perfect. All right, Pyke gets stunned here. That's rough. But the upside for your teacher is that there seems to be no way yet for Mammothron to get lethal, unless your teacher doesn't find another unit. Because Mammothron has 3. He only has 2 blockers. With Fleer Fist, that's usually just lethal. So he needs to either remove something.
Okay, so I see the hand of your teacher, and there is a siphoning strike.
Okay.
So if well, Mammothron will keep his mana open, so that's good. He will survive. He will survive it.
Yeah, there we go. He does it on the Pyke. Pyke is 0 out of 15, so probably not leveling this game.
Yep.
Worth fancy
he will be forced to block with Pyke, and Pyke will die because each unit has 3 attack.
Yep.
So
he lets it go through, which is interesting.
He lets Pyke survive now.
Yeah. I'm not sure about that play.
And why do you stay in before combat, before your attack? He wants to...
He wants to fill the board.
He wants to push... Oh yeah, and he wants to open attack and with...
Yeah. But now, a grappling hook, I don't know what's in your teacher's hand, but a grappling hook could be quite good here.
Well, you're very good at guessing, Snnuy, because that's exactly what he has in hand.
In that case, I believe that your teacher has a good chance of making a comeback here. Wait, does that level Pyke? It does.
But Pyke is at 5, so yeah, it...
Your teacher with the comeback!
Incredible!
Somebody in chat's asking why Akshan would lurk. I'm confused. This is a Turbo Pyke deck that I uploaded to YouTube. The point is just playing a bunch of strike spells. Siphoning Strike,
the viewer
grappling.
that didn't watch all of your videos. Shame on him.
Yeah, go watch my YouTube. Go binge everything. It's a fun deck. It just plays for turbo leveling Pyke. That's basically what it does. And well,
yeah, he was afraid of Rite of Negation from Mammothron, but
makes sense.
Had to gamble it.
Yeah,
he had to gamble it. It was and he won because of that.
Exactly, and I gotta say, this is a quality game to start it off with. What a turn. It goes through the spell shield, which is something I forgot about too.
It's not a skill.
Oh my god. So, the funny thing is, Mammothron surrenders. The first game goes to your teacher. What a way to start it.
Would you have played the 2 twins? Because what Mammothron wanted to do was to play the 2 twins on the open attack to have lethal with the 3rd unit.
Yeah.
And using the spell shield to avoid any stun off or anything that could kill the last unit.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spectate your teacher now. And then you can spectate Mammothron to keep it a little more fair, I guess.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so are they playing in the new game mode BO3 made by Riot?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so the game will end automatically.
Yep.
Isn't it a bit bugged? We can't see the cards.
Yeah, it takes a while to load. So this is Lissandra Sejuani with Shadow Owls versus Ionia Viego.
Oh, isn't that the... is it the... Mogwai made a video on Ionia, or
Yeah.
what was it?
Mogwai made a video on it. I think the concept was made by Cephalopod. I believe.
Yeah,
That's where I saw it first. I could be wrong about that. And
Yeah,
I personally think...
He named him in the video.
Yeah.
He made a shout out to him.
Oh,
So-
okay. Well, that's there it is. How do you add that timer to the game? This just happened automatically because they choose best of 3 as the game mode. So I personally believe, and you can tell me your opinion on this, I think that Viego with Ionia is probably the best way to play Viego if you're going control style. What do you think?
Yeah, because Shurima doesn't really play control. It's more mid-range aggro. So yeah, Ionia in any case is one of the best control regions. So yeah, if you go Ionia, it's more control.
Yeah, I don't know if people saw my tweet. I was a little upset about Ionia being literally everywhere in this meta. But
I saw that tweet and I agree with you very deeply.
yeah, I think it's Twin Discipline that did it. But the fact that you can actually protect Viego so well in Ionia is very desirable for a champion like Viego because you really want to keep him alive and just flip him because then you win the game by default pretty much. But also... Oh, go ahead.
In Viego matchup, in double Viego matchup, the Ionia version is better than the Shurima one because you have way to remove Viego way easier than the Shurima one.
Yeah.
For example, if you play with some recalls.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. And you have to deny, which is, I think, better in most cases than right because it's less like committal. Like giving up a mana spell or targeting your own ally can be risky, and with deny, there's really no stakes or I mean no risk, I should say.
Yep.
But also I feel like Viego Shurima is being played because Shurima is just really efficient as a region, not necessarily because they have like insane synergy.
Merciless Hunter. Are you talking about that one?
Oh, Seabass actually makes a really good point. Ionia has less draw, and Shurima can effectively play 6 Viegos. That's a very good point for consistency, actually.
Yes.
Hello, Leif. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, he has 2 avalanches in hand, but Lissandra is 1 HP, so...
Yeah, that's...
Oh, it doesn't play the Yetis yet.
And he just drew an ARAM, so I gotta say I love this deck. It's
Lissandra SI alone, so...
I mean, this is looking like a pretty good Runation.
Why do you play Lissandra, though?
I don't know.
You play Lissandra?
I'm not sure. Maybe to throw them off?
I don't know, because maybe you aim for Lissandra level up with to help Sejuani level up, but you don't have 8 costs in your deck. So...
Well, I mean, you can get 8 costs from the ARAM, so...
How many champions is there?
Yeah.
The Stream Dammer, Oregon Soul, and Nautilus. That's all. You can't. Really...
Nautilus is 7 even, right?
Oh yeah. He's a 13/13 bow. Was like he must be more than 8 costs. But yeah, true.
He's just a big believer. He knows he's going to get that Tryndamere and Aurelion Soul. It's, you know, some people just have faith. Your teacher is a big believer.
In 4 turns, it's already another one.
Yeah. Oh, well, actually, if you get Aurelion Soul, you can get more 8-drops, right? With the Celestial, so it's actually big brain.
Oh, Draven isn't good. Too much card in hand.
Oh, yeah, true. Those 2 X's. I think I would have personally used Ruination that last turn. I don't know. It felt too good not to do.
Yeah, or even just don't play Draven, just play the Icewell Archer or something to keep mana for Ruination and wait for the opponent to play well for an Hydra or Viego. He has 8 mana now, he can't play Ruination. No, it was a bad play to put Draven down.
Yeah, I think it was a little questionable. Also, yeah, you guys are right. Asoul makes the Celestial 0 mana, so it wouldn't actually work, but close enough.
Yeah, so I don't think Lissandra is a good call here in this deck.
No, it also fills up the board. I don't know how much that matters with the Frozen Thralls, but it always feels a little bit awkward. Like, I've never felt like that Frozen Thrall has done me any good, except when I played, you know, actual Frozen Thrall deck with Talia.
Yeah.
No, he's thinking about his turn here. I don't know what the play here is. Attacking feels bad. The Ravine.
You can't attack, you have only one axe.
Yeah.
That's why I said Draven was very bad draw.
Yeah. Mammothron keeping 4 mana open for the Nai as well. Just in case, I guess.
Oh yes. Well, I have Mammothron hand, and he just drew deny.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. No, then that Ruination is not going to be very good.
Yep. Oh. Didn't try to kill Draven.
I think he wants to Avalanche, maybe. But then he gets rid of his own Draven, too. No, he can't Avalanche, because then he just dies to the open
he needs
attack.
to Avalanche twice to kill Hydra.
Yeah.
Because Avalanche is 2, 2+2, 4, and with Ravine it's 6, way too expensive. Anyway, Mammothron doesn't have Viego in hand, so for now he's...
Yeah,
he's
that
good.
that actually is a good reason why Shurima is just maybe slightly, or like on the level of Ionia as far as Viego decks go, because you can draw him very consistently.
Yeah, it's for consistency that... but you have so much draw though. It's only if you're very unlucky that you don't draw Viego. Well, I'm
True.
just saying that, and he drew double Viego, so...
Really? Okay, so there's a double Viego in Mammothron's hand, and a Deny. But he is dead on the
Yeah,
open
so-
attack, so...
He can play Viego right now if he wants.
No. This is not looking good, though.
Yeah. He can open, yeah, and if he plays Venge, yeah, just open is enough.
Yeah. Oh, this is so... I see this way too often in my games, where there's just an empty board with an ARAM sitting there. Nothing else. It was a good try, but yeah, I think hand just kind of bricked there. The Lissandra didn't do anything. The ARAM produced bad champions.
I think the deck was a bit scuffed.
A little bit. But he did win with Pyke, so...
Yeah.
You know, he's already a winner in my book.
With your deck, so...
Yeah,
good,
exactly.
Good point.
He knows he's appearing on stream, so...
So, I'm seeing in chat someone ask if there's a deck that can win with University of Piltover, and I want to say to that guy, you're very hopeful, because it's too random.
Yeah.
You can't really draw a win con from it.
I think if you want to play the University, you want to build a deck that doesn't need it to win. It's actually, like, I've had games with, like, either Victor or Jinx, where you drop the University, and then...
Let's win more.
I mean, not necessarily. Your hand is, like, empty, and then you drop the University, and then you just generate 3 random cards every turn. Sometimes that can be a win con, but it's for 5-mana landmark, you're often already, like, either you lose, or you already won. So it's lose more or win more, like you said.
Yeah, it's kind of like Abyss when it was 7 mana. Now
Exactly.
that it's 6, bit more easier to be played, but 5 mana too expensive to be relying on.
Yeah. So I started to stream late because of the tournament. We're doing the NA games right after this, and if I started at 1 PM, did EU and then NA, they'd all have to wake up at like 6 or 7 AM. I didn't quite want to do that to the American participants. So I started a bit later, and then I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer with Eolias here, who, thank God, wanted to cast the games with me, or I'd be all by myself.
You're streaming all by yourself every day, so... Well, not every day, so...
True, true.
I don't think you...
But it gets lonely talking to myself, you know? Even though chat is here for me, but still. 4-mana University when? I would like that, honestly. I don't even think that will break the game or anything.
Well, Jinx is 4 mana, Victor is 4 mana, it's too many cards at 4 mana, you can't really...
Good point, actually.
I think it's just the card University that is a problem, not really the mana cost. Even if it was 1 mana. Well, 1 mana it would be broken, but well, maybe not in fact.
Yeah, well, you might be right about that.
Yeah, that Japestone was obvious.
Yeah, I think Mammothron is looking quite good here, but, you know, there is the Blighted Ravine swinging... Wait, how does that work with the Shapestone, actually? Does it end this round? And this is... Yeah, so Auction should die,
yeah,
right?
the countdown is round start, and the every buff is around end, so it works. It
Yeah.
kills action.
Yeah, I
He
always
has no
forget
way
about
of
that.
saving him.
Yeah, no, that's
unless
a
he has,
solid board clear.
dropped.
So what's in Mammothron's hand right now? Give us some info here.
You want some info on Mammothron hand? Well, he has something to win. He has Runner and the Absolver.
Okay. You know, those are two very good cards at closing out games. Very good.
Talking about the Absolver, I had one game where I played against Lee Sin Action. And he played Lee Sin. He played Absolver twice on him. I had 16 HP. It was already lethal because Lee Sin was 8 attack overwhelm. So I recalled Lee Sin. He played Lee Sin again. Played a second Absolver on him. Had 8 attack again. He won.
Oh my
Didn't do
god.
anything.
Please remove Lee Sin.
Yes, just Lee Sin is a pain. 7 mana spell on each attack. It's just broken with barrier on top of it.
Yep.
It's
If
just-
anyone here queues up with Lee Sin in this tournament, I'm ending the stream.
And what about Ezreal though?
Yeah, same thing. I'm giving a pass to some Ionia decks, which is already like difficult to do for me, but those two? Oh no. Okay, so Rune Runner versus an empty board. Not great. But there is... Okay, he decides to go... It goes through the spell shield, of course, so that makes sense.
Yes,
I was expecting the
it's not a
Yeti.
skill. But how do you deal with Rune Runner though? Just you just chum block with the Yeti?
I think so. I don't know what else you could do. There are some Valfies to pop the spell shield, maybe.
Yeah, you attack with the Ice Veil Archer and you double Vile Fist. That's the only thing.
Yeah, pretty much. That feels... I hate that. I feel so bad when I have to use a spell just to pop a spell shield. It just feels like a wasted action every time.
It's only good when you have board wipe spells like Ice Shard. It's good to clear spell shield and kill other units.
Yeah, when it's like a secondary thing when you, like, hey, I popped the spell shield while I tried to remove your unit, then it's really nice. But otherwise, it just feels terrible.
Yep.
Sand and trouble far as the eye can see.
Another one.
Yeah, I'm seeing a comment in chat. Lee Sin shouldn't level in hand. Yeah, I agree. The fact that he has barrier each turn makes it so hard to remove that
Yeah.
it could just have a level up as an icy each. How many spells played each turn, and he can level up.
Yeah, I agree. I think Lee Sin does too many things at once. Like, he can control the board with the Challenger and Barrier. And he can also OTK at literally 20 HP. If he's able to do both, it's impossible to remove. And he can win the game. I feel like it's not fair. He should either be only OTK or only board control. Because now the secondary champion in Lee Sin decks can just be like, just some overall good stuff like Zoe. You just get an extra Zoe in your Lee Sin deck because he already does everything. Even a Zed or an Akshan, they're just like overall good champions that can win the game by themselves too if you don't keep them in check.
Win more.
Yeah, I think that's kind of ridiculous, but...
Stall the game until you have Lee Sin.
Yeah. Also, this Aphelios Thrall is pretty fantastic. I think...
you don't Vile Fist. You don't Vile Fist there.
No. The Aphelios, you now get 2 mana weapons, right? Because he's leveled. Feels good.
He is, yes. So it's pre-nerf Aphelios, yes.
Exactly, yeah. I think this is looking pretty good for your teacher here.
You can get a second weapon there.
Yeah. I would go for it. But I don't know if he does. Let's see, this phase is into Severum and Gravitum. I think Gravitum is just good.
Yeah. He's at 15
not.
HP, he doesn't need Severum yet.
And a Shen, okay. Not too bad either. Those are, I think, with this game state, you are extremely happy getting those mid-range units.
Yeah,
That feels super good.
Except if he doesn't remove Rain Runner this turn, he may be in trouble. Because Mammoth Run has Concussive Palm and 2 Absolver in hand.
Yeah, that's a
I
problem.
don't know if he leveled up Asham this game. I think Ashkan was removed before he could level up. But
I think you're right. Yeah, there's no Horde on the board, so...
With Twin Discipline and 2 Absolver, Oh no, he just used his stun, so
No.
he doesn't have one turn lethal.
What else is in the hand? Would it be is it this a Gravitum or Severum, you think?
Twin discipline and 2. Yeah, he lost. He doesn't have any
Wow.
more. He doesn't have anything in hand, and used his last turn just to defense. On defense.
Impressive winning with an ARAM deck and a Turbo Pyke deck. This is going to be a very spicy finals. Congratulations to your teacher.
With 2 Lissandras and no 8 costs. What the fuck is that deck?
Yeah, well done, really. Was I playing too slow? No, don't worry. Like, take your time.
No, it's good. It's good. No problem.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Oh, Feint is here.
Hello, Feint. Hello, Luca. So the next match is going to be Vispectra against Huser. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know if they're here, but whenever they're ready, they can jump into game. And I'll start by spectating Vispectra, and you can do Huser if you have him.
Yeah, I have Huser. I don't think I have Vispectra though.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just start. Was it fun to watch? I had a great time. I love the decks you brought.
The Lissandra though was a bit. I don't understand the Lissandra in the deck.
I don't either, but you know, I don't know. Maybe he had an abominable Yeti because there were other Yetis. Maybe.
Well, it's weird because we had the mobility deck on the side, so we could see what was in the deck.
Oh, okay.
And there was no 8 cost.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know then. Beats me. So Tomek, we're gonna do this best of 3 then, 3 now, and then after that is going to be the finals. Why is Late angry? Why are you angry with me? Because I'm not giving chat 100% my attention? How will the NA games work? Are you gonna use? Yeah, I made an NA account and I asked all the NA participants to post their IGNs. I don't know if you have an NA account, Eolias?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I made it in like 3 minutes. And, we're probably gonna take a quick break after the EU finals for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then if you're
okay, I'll make one at that point.
All right, sweet. All right, good luck to Casaria and Huser. I'm gonna call them by their in-game names to make it easier.
So I have Vispectra then, because I thought it was Vispectra as his in-game name, but okay, I have him.
Yeah, it's Casaria, probably because he's a Cassidon main on League.
maybe.
Gromp Jr., my man. Yeah, Casaria is a big Gromp fan. Always asking me to change my Guardian to Gromp too. Alright.
So we have Lissandra Talia, so Burst Thrall, and Time Thrall, and Draven Ezreal.
Yeah. So Draven Ezreal runs Scorched Earth, which...
He has 2 copies of it into his deck.
Well, let's hope he draws it before we get a promising future.
Yep.
Sonny, did you see the power of your strike deck? I saw, and I was hyped. That looked amazing. Hello, the Heistel. Welcome. We're casting a tournament right now, so not all my attention will go to chat, but as the game progresses, we're gonna give it more attention. And there's the Scorched Earth.
That draw, though.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that literally is all Draven Ezreal needs to win this matchup.
Yep. Just remove the 4/5. The what's his name? The Dragonborn Inquisitor.
Yeah. Is there a good way to remove? There isn't.
If you want to know a bit of the hand of Herser, I don't know how to say it. He has 2 Draklorn, another Lissandra, a Frozen Thrall. I don't know why he doesn't play it. He just drew it, but he has another Frozen Thrall. And he has a right, 2 rights. He just drew another right.
I take back everything I said. I think Huser is more likely to win this game.
Well, he can't play Draklorn now because he has only 3 mana afterwards to play right, and it isn't enough. True.
I personally, I don't really play either of those decks. I did try some Frozen Thralls before they became super popular. But I don't actually know what the win con is for Draven Ezreal here. Is it just a... It can't be Tri-Beam, right? Tri-Beam feels like...
It's Ezreal.
It's Ezreal? Okay. But
Yeah.
what if Lissandra levels? Thermo is the best versus Inquisitor? Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's true if Lissandra levels. So he has to remove every Draclon and the Thrall that he's about to...
I think Husser's playing this right.
Yeah,
Being,
playing very safe. He knows he has the late game.
Yeah.
Casaria is only playing one Pharon, we can see it. So...
You have to check out this swing though. That is a lot of damage.
Yep.
Wow.
He's trying to smork him.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. That's not a card you see all that often. 8?
I think he runs only one of it in his deck. Isn't it Mogwai's deck? I think Mogwai's deck runs one of it and run like 1 or 2 Talia in it.
Quite possible. I think it's a good card, especially with Lee Sin. You want more freezes. Decide to remove one of the Thralls now. Probably smart. I think it's a little awkward that you have a Flock and you decide not to use it on the Lissandra, but could be me. No, I think this is looking pretty good against Casaria. That was a much more powerful swing than I was expecting. So...
Okay, what do you do now? Do you develop Draclon?
There's no... I mean, you lose the Frozen Thrall, but I think that's okay. Maybe... I don't know. Is 2 Thralls enough to win? I feel like that might not be enough power. Because there are 2 Thorn of the Roses in Casaria's hand, so that's 2 stuns.
Yeah. The Smork gameplay is very good here.
Yeah. Why not remove Landmark until he puts in more value? Oh, wait with removing... I think it's because Husser could have the Advanced Landmark card. And if he did have that, there would instantly be a Thrall coming out. There it is. Yeah. He's on the right mana, so a Mystic Shot and a Ravenous Block is gonna do it.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, looking good.
Always remove Draclon and doesn't give Frozen Thrall the time to be down, and he will win on open attack.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Are there any freezes in Husser's hand? Any,
no, only
Shard?
another Lissandra.
Yeah.
Oh, he just drew a clock hand, but it's too late.
Oh no, that could have done it too. That would have leveled Lissandra.
Yes.
2
So
HP.
he's forced to play Lissandra's Untomb though.
Yeah. The clock hand is a big deal though. The clock hand could do it.
Yeah, but Lissandra's Untomb is too expensive, 5 mana. He has to play it.
Yeah, no other choice.
Oh, he's counting. No, he doesn't have enough action to do it.
He doesn't?
Because what he intends to do is to play clock hand and to level up Lissandra. No, he doesn't. It doesn't work. He doesn't have enough action for it. What? Just dies to Mystic Shot now.
Yeah.
Is he hoping for Casaria to not have a second Mystic Shot and deny the first one?
Goes for the ignition first. I don't see what he could do. Like, the one Mystic Shot, it needs to be denied, and then there's another one in Casaria's hand.
Yeah, he has 2 rights, but what do you do next turn?
Yeah.
You can't burst speed level up Lissandra. Because the second troll is 5 mana, it will be 5 turn, and clock can only remove 4 turns. So
Yeah, you know what's better? He's destroying his mana crystals. If he has to destroy another mana crystal, he can't even play the clock hand next turn. He's gonna be at 7 mana.
No, it's lost for you. So there is no way he can go out of it. There is no card in his deck that saves him.
Wow.
I dare not serve any other, my lady.
Yeah.
Throws out the Shen mode. Game 1 goes to Casaria on the Draven Ezreal. Very solid. I gotta say, I'm impressed with how Casaria played that. Definitely recognized the win condition and played for it with the wide attacks. I did not see a proper way to...
To a Smork.
Yeah, but yeah, the Smork was the answer.
That's the problem of burst Thrall. If you time Thrall, if you don't have any spells to reduce the countdown or units just too easily killed by just wide board.
It's kind
If
of
they
like
don't have 1 HP though. If you play a shot, it's...
Yeah, true. You can't play iShard when you're at 1 HP. This reminds me of like the one comparison I like to make is to Shen Fiora when it was still played. That's like a deck that has a very healthy amount of units and a healthy amount of spells. You could say it's like 20 units, 20 spells. And if you have a hand of 6 cards, you basically want 3 units and 3 spells to protect them. And I feel like in that game, the Frozen Thralls was almost the same. They really wanted 3 Thrall cards, like Frozen Thralls, Lysandra, and 3 removal cards, like Avalanche, like Freezes. And I feel like it was just Frozen Thralls that game. Nothing else.
Yep, he has 2 Draglon, I think he drew 2 Frozen Thrall, 2 Lysandras. Yep. Not good.
Astral, who is playing in NA, just said, I actually work in about 3.5 hours, so I might have to bow out of NA semi/final. So this is the final best of 3 for EUS, and after that we're doing a best of 5 finals. If you want, we can play the Astral game first.
Well, it depends who's against, he's against whom. Astral.
Let me see. The thing is, Sporium Corium dropped. And I don't know if we can find a replacement. I almost feel like we shouldn't, because it would make it even more scuffed. Astral is playing against God. And Shauner gets... You know, he was against Sporium, so he would be in the finals already, basically. Alright, we'll figure that out after the EU finals. But I think we should have enough time, Astral, if you want to stick around. If not, I understand too, because, you know, work more important. Astral has to play against God. Yeah, good luck against God, the Almighty.
If only cross shot wasn't disabled.
You're covered.
Yeah. So
Anyway,
sad,
what's the game? So we have time thralls with 2 thralls. The soothsayer that would have been good last game, and this game is useless because there is no landmark removal.
Yeah, that Soothsayer could have saved the game last game against the Scorched Earth. I feel like that Thrall was close enough to popping to actually make a difference. But, what do you think about this attack for Casaria?
Well, it's more gameplay again.
It's, yeah, it's just white again. White people happy.
Well, he has a Blighted Raven in hand, so it's board clear next turn as well.
I was gonna say, it's very vulnerable to either an Avalanche or that card, so that's painful.
Yep, and next turn there's a Draglon coming down.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's the first roll already. I don't know if he will play Draglon. Yeah, he does.
There's no reason not to. You know, on the bright side, it's not popping on Casaria's attacking turn, or, you know, on the downside for Hooster. He can only defend with it.
Yep, but there's a challenger now.
Yeah.
There's a Screeching Dragon.
Yeah, but I mean, do you attack with Shen here? Actually, how do you do this? Do you attack with Shen and you pull the 8/8 with the dragon? Because it has barrier?
I think maybe you would sharp sight into the Draglon, but you're very easily frozen from it.
Oh, this feels bad to me though. I don't know.
Yeah, the problem is if you wait, you get killed by the...
Yeah, by the other Thralls.
Yeah, I think that's good. The attack and grabbing the Thrall, yes.
Yeah,
I think that's the best option.
I think so too. That's how I would do it.
And if he blocks with the Draglon, you can sharp sight, but he has a freeze in hand.
Okay.
So
the sharp sight doesn't...
Sight
He does. I mean, I would have done the same thing. There's 4 cards in Hooster's hand. Yeah. How many Succumb to the Colds is Hussar running, actually?
I don't know, but if he's playing Mogwai's deck, it's only 1. I think, if I remember well. If anyone in chat knows Mogwai's video by heart, I think it's
I remember every Mogwai video by heart. Every minute, every second, I know exactly what play he made, what card he had.
Didn't you say one day that you didn't watch Mogwai?
Don't tell anyone. I watch him sometimes. I watch some of his videos when he has an interesting concept, but not always. No.
Sunny,
Yeah.
are you praying Mogwai regularly?
I am part of the Church of Godwai. Nah, I mean,
Okay.
there are so many fantastic content creators. I can't keep up with all of them. I barely watch. I usually watch the smaller content creators, if I'm being honest. The hidden
I
gems.
smell a heretic.
I'm gonna be burned on a stake after this stream. Preach Godwai. Alright, well, what, do you pull the Thrall again? Just keep at it until it eventually dies in 2 hits.
Well, the first one died.
True.
That's
The dragon did a
painful
good
each
job.
time. But this time Shen is under barrier, so it's good. Still,
Shen needs 1 more berry to level.
I don't
Not
think
bad.
you block Shen though. 3 mana, 3 attack, you won't block it. Oh, he needs. Oh, he needs. He needs his bomb. Sorry.
I will weave my own path.
This... So, let's see. Next turn... Man,
No,
Husser
not
is
small.
really just not lining up these Thralls with them popping on his attacking turn. They're always out on the defending turns. It's actually... I think he would have won the game
Ooh.
already.
He drew Clockhand. If he put Clockshand on the 5 time Thrall and use the 2
He
no,
doesn't
it's
go
not
for it.
burst speed. It's focus speed on the 2 other Thralls at 4. He has 3/8 attack and 1/7 attack unit plus target.
If he had Clockhand in his hand, I think it would have
he
100%.
drew Clockhand.
I don't know why he didn't go for it. Maybe...
I don't know.
The only reason... I mean... Casaria did have the Brightsteel. So...
Oh yeah. But it's only on the. It's only useful on the 9 health one. The other units are 5 health, 3 and 2.
This is scary though.
Yep.
There
I
are...
think you should have developed the.
Yeah, I think so too.
That
Okay,
kills.
is there an avalanche?
No, it just kills the River Shaper.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so... Oh, that's a solid single combat. No Clockhand because full board. I think it would have probably been correct to replace one of the Thralls for the
5,
Clockhand. Because you're
the
gonna open
5,
attack.
yeah.
Yeah. You would open attack with... How many of them? 2? 2 extra Thralls?
3.
3 even, no. There you go.
You remove the 5 turn Thrall and you use the focus speed on the 2 4 turn Thralls.
Yeah, I think it would have been
So-
correct. Oh, I mean, this single combat could work some magic, but it's gonna be like a
It's
long
on
way to
defense.
win.
It's on defense only that you use it to kill a Thrall.
Yeah,
I think you take 7.
I think so too. Yeah, you want this? Did this? Okay, he blocks. Does he have another Talia?
Nope. He's too afraid of Rally, I think. Well, I
point.
mean, Rally is a kill already, but...
Scary. Very scary.
Oh, he has way. If he plays that well, he has a Clockwork Curator in hand. So if he plays that well, he can have 3 Thralls next attack.
Okay. Yeah. No, this is probably game.
Curator, yes.
Yep. Very
And
nice.
He doesn't run the Garen spell. So
Yeah, the judgment. Clear the board. Okay, he gets rid of one of them.
no, if he top deck Spirit Refuge, he survives.
Oh, true. Yeah, he can heal to full with a Spirit Refuge.
Yep. With Shen level up, Spirit Refuge is survive.
There could also be a Watcher. I'm pretty sure Lysandra is leveled. Oh, that's not it.
Well, Lissandra is leveled, yeah, and the question is...
I think there's a way to survive here.
Immediately.
Yeah, there is. And then
Yeah,
you
of
single
course.
combat the Clockhand.
No, you single another... oh no, because they're overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Well, you block the Clockhand, and you single one
Yeah.
the Thrall.
Yeah, that's...
And
obviously
using while using Twin Discipline to survive. Oh no, you don't need
You
to
can't survive, but...
Immediately.
I mean, if you use Twin Discipline, then you can kill the Clock Hand and the Thrall.
No, I think use Twin Discipline on Shen. You have to use it on Shen to take only take only 3 damage from it, and you single
Okay, no, you're right.
the
Yeah.
Bright Seal.
Yeah, so you survived with 1 HP now?
Yeah, but that's what you want to do next turn.
Draw your own Watcher?
You have nothing.
This is
He
probably
only
a
plays
game.
1 Bright Seal, so no, it's lost. It's lost.
This feels like a terrible matchup too for the Shen deck.
Yeah, maybe with Shen level up you could do something. Oh,
Oh my god, a turn too late.
Spirit's Refuge.
Unbelievable. 0 cards on board, 0 in hand, 1 HP and a dream. He was so close, yet so far.
Yep.
Final game. I'll spectate Casaria.
Okay, so
Yeah, it is best of 3, so Casaria is forced to play this deck again.
Shen G4. He isn't forced to play the same deck, but he can play it again if he wants.
Husser is playing Turbo Rek'sai. I get to see a game of Turbo Pyke, and then I get to see a game of Turbo Rek'sai.
If that isn't your viewers,
It's a dream coming true.
just wait for the next master tournament.
Right? I mean, if
Imagine.
Husser wins, we could see Turbo Pyke versus Turbo Rek'sai.
Oh!
That would be something.
Imagine if Mogwai has to come at a game with Turbo Pikes off.
Oh, man. If Mogwai, because Mogwai tweeted about not being able to find a deck for Pyke outside of Lurk, right?
Imagine. Dream. Plus 500 viewers immediately.
Exactly. Turbo Bike. Yeah, that's the one.
Turbo Pike.
Can't believe I haven't made that joke myself. Damn, that's a good one, mate. Turbo Bike. All right.
When is next Turbo Bike video?
So use Call the Pack. This has to be on Rek'Sai pretty much.
I haven't seen
It is. It's on Rek'Sai.
Yeah, it is Rek'Sai.
So Rek'Sai is at 5, and what that means is that with 1 Thorn Blade, that is a level Rek'Sai. So on turn 5, Husser could level Rek'Sai, and Shen Jarvan doesn't have a stun or anything to stop that. They basically need to single combat on something that's big enough.
Yeah,
And they don't often
but
have
they
6
have
attack.
a lot of barrier.
True, true. I mean, but leveled Rek'Sai is so much value. It's... Oh, that's from Call the Pack. I was like, where... How dare you? I was about to call the police for playing triple region deck. Oh, another Rek'Sai proc. That's brutal.
Rek'Sai. And that's luck. That one is full luck.
That one was randomly generated, so that is very lucky. And it's a big deal. Rek'Sai is now at 7.
Yep. There is no Pyke. Oh well, no, there is no Pyke. Of course, he's playing Riven. I was like,
Yeah. But this means that 1 plus 2 Blade Fragment, 1 Shapestone, 1 Elixir of Wrath.
Shapestone.
He has Shapestone, so he can level Rek'Sai right now. And there is nothing he can do to stop it.
Yep. Jarvan is 6 mana. He's only at 5.
This is insane. I love this deck.
That's good.
I uploaded a deck or a video of this deck on like day 4.
You play Hammer Snout. You play Hammer Snout to drag the Screeching Dragon.
Oh, you're right. Wow.
And it's an early lethal.
Hammersnout was actually the correct player because Rek'Sai could die next turn. It doesn't really matter because when Rek'Sai levels, she also creates 3 cards, and then every future Rek'Sai just stays on the board. But still.
Yeah, and on the 3 cards he has a Xerxes and a Jolfish, so it's a pretty good hand.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Yeah, the Twin Discipline doesn't do it. It does nothing.
Yep, sharp side neither. So Hirsch really pulled a good turn here.
Yeah, sometime. And that's an 8-2 already? Oh my god.
And if he plays Jolfish here, whatever he plays just get deleted.
Yep. Yeah, this is actually I don't know if this is a high roll, but it feels like it. If you have Rek'Sai and Calderpack in your hand, you're gonna go fast.
Yep. Okay, so Rek'Sai dies, but he has another one in hand. You play Rek'Sai or Xel'Tharis here? Or even Xel'Thai Dunebreaker, because he has one in hand. For 6
I would
mana.
just play the Rek'Sai, I think.
Yeah, but what do you do with the 3 mana remaining? Hammer's Note?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's just lethal on the open attack.
Yep.
Pull Jarvan to the side and attack.
Yep.
He needs to play Twin and single combat on Rek'Sai.
Spirit's Refuge top deck. No.
I mean, if the game goes one more turn, we can all say for certain that the next route would be Spirit's Refuge. But yeah,
Yes.
that is how these things work. Wow, this feels so insane, actually. Like, look at this board on turn 7. A 13-7, a 10-2, and a 9-2.
Feels like Aziralia.
Almost, almost. But without the free attacks. Actually, there was one free attack. Damn. It's a Aziralia Light again.
Yeah, but I don't know why I have no problem with the luck.
I don't
Lurk
mind Light.
is-
But, you know,
is
they do have
okay
one
for
free
me.
attack. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
roll
did.
rolls.
That was a high roll on the deck for sure. But I want to thank Casaria, aka Vispectra, and Mammothron for participating.
Yeah.
Sadly, they didn't make it into the finals, but it's impressive to make it to the semifinals in the first place. And we're gonna go over to a best of 5 between Husser and your teacher now. And with that, your teacher and Husser advanced to the finals. They both played memes all the way to the end, so you really want to make sure you catch the finals and the NA tournament tomorrow.